Yes, they are 100% real, and I had the misfortune of coming in contact with them a few months ago. Be me. Home alone at 3 a.m. Fucking starving. Can't cook. Decide to order from a local Mexican place on Grubhub. Can't find wallet. Find it strange, but don't pay any attention to it. Order the hottest thing on the menu. Pay with prepaid debit card I found lying in the study. 20 minutes later food arrives. Eat like a starving African after a 16-hour slave shift. 15 minutes later. Rumblianmitami.mp3. Rush to bathroom. You know the drill, no need to explain what happens next. Flush the toilet after giving birth to my shit baby. Hear an audible "aw shit nigga" from below me. Scared the shit out of me. The toilet was on the ground floor. Decide to check the basement. Nothing. Start thinking somebody in my house, summon Biggie Smalls like in that one South Park episode. Do some digging. Discover toilet niggers, the demonic spirits of dead niggers that decide to haunt toilets for some reason. Apparently you can scare them off by soaking job application forms in holy water then flushing it down the toilet. Print out job application for local Mexican place. Beaners can never keep an employee for more than a month. Douse it in holy water and flush it down. Hear nothing. 7 a.m. Trying to get to sleep, my summer sleep schedule is always fucked. Hear noises outside my room. As soon as I open my door I hear "oh shit nigga," a large bang then the sound of multiple people running out the door. Were we just fucking robbed? Go downstairs to investigate, baseball bat in hand. Enter the kitchen. Refrigerator door is wide open. Fucking toilet niggers ate a whole ass rotisserie chicken, bones and all. They also tried to take the TV, but forgot to unplug it, so it just lays shattered on the ground. Back door still wide open. Yell out into the night, dunno if they heard me. Haven't seen them since. Anyways, toilet niggers are meant to be trifled with, just like regular niggers, only with supernatural powers. Be me. Rent a room in my parents' house. Live with mom, dad and little sister. Be in my room working from home. Mom is showering. Dad is out working. Little sister playing downstairs and hear her call my name, but not too loudly. Still go downstairs to see what she wants. She asks me how I went upstairs and down so quickly. I didn't. Tells me she saw a shadow of me go past the lamp. I dismiss it. 3 days later. Mom is showering. Dad is at work. Sister comes to my room and asks me if I called her. I didn't call her. She said she heard my voice call her. I dismiss it again, but become a little spooked. A week later. Be in my room. Mom is at aunt's house. Bathroom is right by my room. My dad is showering and hear him talking to himself. Hear him say my name. I call out from outside and ask him if he called me. He doesn't answer for a few seconds and just quietly says no. He comes out and explains that he saw my silhouette washing my hands through the glass since the glass is still a little transparent and is only blurred. Says that when he saw me he said you're supposed to knock first and on. Maybe it was my sister. Dad claims that it was clearly me since my sister doesn't even come close to reaching my height. Get spooked and told him that something similar happened with my sister. We just brush it off again, because what else can we do? What is it, and why does it look and sound like me? Digging though my phone for a pic to post and remembered something pretty odd. Forgive me if this drags on bros, it's my first green text. Be me, a 17 years old living in a sleepy little town out in the middle of nowhere. I love it because I'm a history nerd and the town's got a lot of it. Moved up because my parents were looking for a good place to retire. After a bit of debate, we choose to bring my great-grandma up with us. Neat. I asked to fiddle through her trash to see what's worth keeping. Get the go-ahead from Gram. Start looking. Most of it's garbage. Best stuff was great-grandpa's old WW2 stuff. Something odd pops out though, it's an 1890s stereoscope. Ask Gram. That was my father's. In the winter time us kids used to mess with it in order to keep ourselves from burning the house down. Oh, I hope I didn't lose the pictures. My antique senses are tingling, this seems like it's important. About an hour of music books and magazines later I find them, it's about 50 to 80 antique pictures from 1870 to 1910. Cut up and duplicated for this archaic VR headset. Sweet. God damn it, half of them are covered in 1940s crayons. That's when I find it. This old hallway filled with flowers of all kinds. Not a crayon mark in sight. Perfect. Realize none of them were plastic. That this place was real at one point. Jesus. WTF.jpg. See a figure at the end of the hallway. The photo is too blurry to make out. Huh. Must have been some shopper or something. Show the pictogram gram. Ugh. I always hated that one. Probably why it wasn't vandalized to fuck like the rest of them. But why gram? There are so many pretty flowers. The shadow man gave me nightmares. That's all I get. Fuck. Snap a pic to remember it. End up forgetting and finish moving my great-grandma in. Viewing it now, it still has that liminal aura to it. Had this one when I was a kid. Be me. In front of grandma's house. Cousins are here, sky is gray. Lift a whole fucking log with my mind. Straining a bit, but working. Start messing around with summoning objects. Summon all kinds of things, bowls, clothes, food, etc. Some guy in a military outfit appears out of thin air. The fucker starts chasing me. Go behind house. Try to hide in the grass. Remember those things that look like grass that the army uses. Summon that shit on myself as an attempt to hide. Too late. The fucker catches me and picks me up. Dream ends, sleep the rest of the night. Wake up. What was that? Was that guy mad at me for summoning stuff out of thin air? Either way, this was not my first encounter with that cunt. My first encounter with the military cunt, be me. Going home. Sky is gray. See a fucking helicopter in front of my apartment complex. The same motherfucker chases after me. Open first door. Run in the hallway, close other door. Some tables in hallway, very unusual. Start running towards the stairway. Dream ends. The fuckhead told me that I was too creative for my own good and that's why I need to be taken away. Of course I ran like hell. Up here. Can't believe this thread is still alive. Thanks for your answers, dude. It fits pretty well with my own research. If anyone is curious, here's what happened. Be me, fascinated by aliens my entire life, but always reserving a healthy dose of skepticism cause I'm pretty scientifically minded and rational. I'm also a schizoid, so there's that. Become financially independent through some good investments. Never working again. JPG. Start going balls deep on nuts and bolts alien research for almost 1 year, spending 11 to 12 hours per day. Get stuck with my research exactly like Jacques Vallée, didn't know who he was at that time, cause nuts and bolts doesn't account for all cases. Tell other people online what I'm researching. Anon, Jacques Vallée already did the work, and he came to the conclusion that it relates to consciousness and they might be interdimensional. WTF.exe. Dive deeper into the topic and get stuck again. Post my research online again and explain my problems. Get contacted by a guy, won't say who cause he's pretty well known in the nuts and bolts UFO community. Tells me I will never find the answer inside UFO communities cause they can't connect the dots. Sends me a fuck ton of research on reincarnation. MFW, it's real, and there's more evidence for this than it is for a lot of established science fields. But if reincarnation is real, what is there between lives? Sends me a fuck ton of research on afterlife studies. Can't cope with this and be in denial for a while cause edgy atheist. Insert what's the science behind this? Spend weeks going through modern physics trying to find a framework in which this is possible. Realize that the modern physics, quantum field theory and relativity literally say that the universe is information. This is a good start, but it's not enough. Find Wolfram Physics Project. MFW, it explains everything. I'll TLDR my research in the next post. Be me. Be in despair code thread. Read about synchronicity. Give me the creeps. Close thread, find new one. Kyle Odom thread. Start reading that. Kyle found a lot of synchronization. Gives me the creeps because of all I just read about the despair code. Someone post a 30-something page PDF about Kyle Odom. Start reading more about him. Stop halfway through PDF to go eat dinner. Come back to thread after I grubbed. Someone posted a screenshot of the PDF I had been reading. The pic was of the paragraph that I stopped on when I went to eat dinner. Not even a comment. Just the paragraph. Creeped out. I stopped reading. Wake up around 3 a.m. that night with pure sadness. Cried for an hour. Hadn't cried like that in a long time. Took a break from X after that. This one's a classic. Be me dreaming. At farm. Chasing down Hitler. Corner him near shed. Nazis come to take him away. Take a picture with a Polaroid. Get on a destroyer ship. Hitler in cage over water. Has zebra head. Be sad that they're killing Hitler. Teleport back to barn to find Hitler laying in mud. Take another picture. Wake up. Short and weird. Dream of factory at night. Hear some guy yelling. Yower fucked, in the ass. Enter the factory, looks like a haunted house. Wake up. Got a personal experience to share, would love some input on what you guys think I saw. Some quick background, I grew up in the northeast US, in a smallish town, not rural but not super urban. Our house was in a more hilly and wooded area of the town, a few miles from downtown, old farms around, postcard New England woodland. Be me, first grader in early fall. Playing outside with two of my younger brothers in the front yard. Around 6:30 to 7 p.m., kind of dusky. Mom calls us in for dinner. We run up to the front porch leading to the front door, and I had a rubber snake toy in my hand. Whip it behind me into the grassy central part of the yard, had a wraparound driveway with a yard in the middle. Me and brothers turn around to watch how far it went. Kobe. Crashplan. See where it landed. See a shadowy black-looking figure standing exactly where the snake landed. Approx 3 to 4 feet tall, half blended in with the dusk, glowing orangish eyes staring right at us. We all scream and stumble over each other piling through the front door, all in tears. Look back outside, nothing to be seen. Go outside the next day and the snake was cut into 3 pieces. This is the first time we saw it. We are adults now and remember this exactly the same. I'm the only one to have seen it twice, story to follow. Lived in So's all my life and camped all over. I know exactly what you're talking about. Here's a memorable one, be me, camping trip up to the Four Corners and back. Stop for the night somewhere north of White Sands. Wanna do some shooting in the morning, so going a ways from the state highway. 10 p.m., can only see what's directly in range of the headlights, everything else might as well not exist. Driving those narrow dirt roads crisscrossing washes, where the creosotes scratch both sides of the truck. Probably 5 miles in there's a small clearing where 2 roads cross and allow you to turn around. There's some fucking dude there walking in the opposite direction from the highway. Khakis and a polo. No water. No flashlight. No bag. Not even a fucking fanny pack. He doesn't ask for a lift or acknowledge me or even look at me, just keeps walking. I mean obviously there's a million possible mundane explanations, but it's really chilling.